Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, today I am starting off with a bare face. I went ahead and did my eyes off of camera, and I decided to do this video for people with oily skin. This is a full coverage, long lasting routine for people who like that flawless finish, that don't mind a thick foundation. This video is for you if you don't mind that. Before going into details and starting off the face, I want to tell y'all that it is very important to treat your face and take care of your face before you go in with this stuff, because this is a lot of makeup and this isn't going to give you that cakey finish, which is really good, because if you have a really good prep skin, then you're not going to look like you have cake and butter all over your face. With that being said, it is very important that you exfoliate, that you moisturize. Girls with oily skin, it is very important for you to moisturize. I know it sounds kind of weird. Back in high school, I did not want to moisturize at all. I was like, why am I going to moisturize my face if my skin gets oily? And no, that's the #1 rule. You need to moisturize your skin and have it prepped to go on with your foundation, because that's the only way you're going to get that flawless finish. You can't always use an oil-free lotion. I like to use the Cetaphil one. That one works amazing. You put it on and you feel your skin nice and hydrated. You don't feel greasy or anything. So that is perfect for people with oily skin. The way you prep your skin is very important, because that is what your foundation is going to be sitting on all day long. That being said, I'm going to use this Tarte Poreless Primer. This one has like a silicone base feel, and you're just going to kind of push it into those pores. I feel like the more you have in those pores, the smaller they look, and your foundation has a smooth base to sit on. Next, this primer I can actually say some really good stuff about. If you have super oily skin, I recommend you get one of these. I have a sample size right now, but this one is the Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. This one I recommend to only put in the areas where you're like super oily. As soon as you put this primer on, you instantly feel like it starts absorbing all your oils in your skin. So you don't want to have a super dry base on your face, because then your foundation's not going to look so nice. So just go ahead and put those in those areas where you feel like you get super oily. So the key ingredient to this whole video is this baby right here. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. Honestly, this is amazing. If you don't mind a thick foundation, I definitely recommend this. If you want something that's full coverage and it feels a little lighter, the viscosity of it is not so thick, I definitely recommend the Fenty foundation. That one works really good. I just feel like this one gives me more of that matte finish that I like, and it has amazing coverage. I am in the shade Noisette, and I also recommend just one pump. One pump goes a very long way. I am going to use this Morphe brush from the Gunmetal collection. I believe that's what it's called. And I'm just going to push this onto the skin. You don't want to go circular motion. You want to go ahead and press that onto your skin. Instantly, you start seeing that coverage. Let me show you over here where I have some pigmentation. So you just need a little bit. And you start pressing that onto your skin. So you're either a sponge person or you're a brush person. I am a brush person, mainly because a brush is gonna give you more coverage. A sponge, what it does, it tends to absorb some of your product, and you can still achieve a full coverage look and finish, but it's not gonna be the same as a brush. What I like to do is sometimes go in with my sponge, do my foundation, and then at the end, go ahead and blend everything out with a beauty blender, just to get rid of any streaks or anything that you feel that is left over from a brush. Next, moving on to concealer. With concealer, I am gonna say I have to use my sponge to blend out. That is just what I have to do, and that's what works for me. So what I do is I just go under the eyes, just like that. This is in the shade Medium. This next step is very important. It is very important to go ahead and set your face, but most importantly, to bake. Baking helps your face with oil control. It's one of the best things that I could do to my face. These two babies are my babies. They're my favorites that I like to use to set and bake my whole face. What I like to do sometimes is I mix the Laura Mercier and the Airspun both together, and I make my little combination. So I do that, and then I love that the Mercier is like finely milled because it gives you that flawless finish. Okay, so once you mix those together, you make sure you press that into your skin and you let it sit for about 2-3 minutes. What I do is I set this part and then I go in and do a powdered contour. For contour and bronzing, I'm going to do this Hoola Benefit Bronzer. It is my favorite with this Morphe 106 brush. And I'm just going to dust this right under those cheeks. Now that I've contoured and bronzed my face, I'm just going to go ahead and dust off all that translucent powder and go over my whole face with it. To cut up right under my cheeks, I'm going to go ahead and use this Ben Nye Luxury Powder. I love to use this right under my contour just to accentuate those cheekbones. Just like that. Now that my cheek is getting nice and chiseled, I'm going to go in with the Amrezy highlighter, and I'm just going to go ahead and only highlight the areas to my face that I want to bring out. We're just going to dust off that powder. Now that my face is done, I'm going to go ahead and use this D-Slick by Urban Decay. This is balm for oily skin. To finish off this look, I'm going to use these two babies right here. This is a perfect combination. This is the MAC Strip Down Lip Liner with the I Love Satin Ultra Satin Lip by ColourPop. This is in the color 951. Alright guys, this completes the final look. This is the way my face turned out. Very matte, very flawless looking. I'm not flawless, so I still have like my imperfections, but this is what helps me get that nice matte full coverage finish. If you go ahead and try this, let me know how it works for you. Alrighty guys, this completes the video. Oh yes, before this video ends, I do want to include that I am using the Baddie B lashes in the style Instaho. They are my favorites. I also purchased the ones in the style Extra. They look very similar to these, but I still haven't tried them on, so I'll let y'all know about that later. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the love and support. Love you guys and see you soon.